You're standing in knee-deep water. The heat presses against your skin. The air is thick, humid, alive with insects. And then the river goes quiet. Not because something appears above the surface, but because something is moving beneath it. You don't see it. You feel it. A subtle shift in the current, a vibration through the water, a shadow distorting the reflection of a white Cretaceous sun. Then the surface begins to rise. This isn't Tyrannosaurus rex, not a land tyrant. This is Spinosaurus. 100 million years ago, what is now North Africa looked nothing like today's Sahara. It was a vast network of rivers, wetlands, tidal plains, and dense forests. Crocodile-like predators longer than buses moved through the shallows. Giant fish filled the channels. Pterosaurs circled overhead, and among them lived a predator that didn't quite fit the dinosaur blueprint. Spinosaurus stretched over 50 feet long, likely longer than Tyrannosaurus rex. It may have weighed up to 20 tons. But size wasn't what made it strange. Look at its skull. Long, narrow, almost crocodilian in shape. Conical teeth, smooth and sharp, perfect for gripping slippery prey. These weren't bone-crushing jaws. They were precision tools. Fossil evidence suggests it fed heavily on enormous fish, including ancient sawfish and coelacanths. While other giant theropods competed over carcasses on land, Spinosaurus occupied a different niche. It hunted where few giants dared to specialize. And then there's the sail. Towering neural spines rose nearly 7 feet from its back, forming a massive sail. Why? Thermoregulation? Display? Fat storage? Species recognition? There's no consensus. Spinosaurus doesn't just look unusual, it looks experimental, as if evolution was testing boundaries. But the real twist isn't how it looked, it's how wrong we were about it. The first Spinosaurus fossils were discovered in the early 20th century. They were destroyed during the bombing of Munich in 1944. For decades, this enormous predator existed only in sketches and black and white photographs, so scientists reconstructed it using what they knew from other theropods: long legs, upright stance, land-based hunter. And then, in 2020, everything changed. New fossils revealed short hind legs, unusually dense bones, almost solid, like those of aquatic animals, and most dramatically, a flexible, paddle-shaped tail, not decorative, functional. The tail alone suggested powerful lateral propulsion through water. Suddenly, Spinosaurus wasn't just a shoreline hunter. It might have been actively swimming, possibly the first known semi-aquatic dinosaur. Let that sink in. A 50-foot predator moving through rivers under its own power. But science rarely agrees so easily. Some paleontologists argue the body wasn't streamlined enough for deep diving, that the sail would create drag, that its center of mass would make agile swimming difficult. Others counter that the dense bones, tail morphology, and tooth structure point clearly toward aquatic specialization. Was it chasing prey underwater like a massive crocodile? Or wading in shallows, snapping at passing fish? A true aquatic predator? Or a highly adapted shoreline stalker? The debate continues, and that uncertainty is part of what makes Spinosaurus so compelling. Picture the hunt. A massive fish thrashes in murky water. Sediment erupts as something surges forward. Spinosaurus doesn't rely on crushing force. It grips, twists, drags prey beneath the surface. This isn't dominance through brute strength. It's dominance through specialization. While other giants ruled dry land, Spinosaurus claimed the rivers. A different throne, a different kingdom. But ecosystems don't stay stable. Rivers shift. Climates change. Continents drift. Over millions of years, the wetlands of Cretaceous Africa transformed. And eventually, 66 million years ago, an asteroid impact ended the age of dinosaurs. Somewhere in ancient waters, the last Spinosaurus disappeared. No monument, no final roar, just silence. The same silence that settled over the river when you first stepped into it. And yet, here we are, 100 million years later, still debating it, still reconstructing it, still revising what we thought we knew. Spinosaurus reminds us that evolution doesn't follow expectations. The largest predator of its time may not have ruled the plains. It may have ruled the water. And if you were standing in that ancient river, you wouldn't see it coming. You would only feel the current shift. And then the water would go still,